Okay, welcome to the Mers Journal. Okay, now I have a name for these videos. Anyways, welcome to the Mers Journal, the journal, the trading journal that's based on my perspectives, my experiences, and my personal views. Now, my goal is to be the best trader ever, so I ain't about to clap on my own hands. This is a journal for me. As I create in the background. As I create, I improve and maintain what I have. And as I create, I win. Those are my mottos: improvement, maintenance, and victory. So the sun is a bit too much. Oh, that was so cold. Anyways, today we want to talk about market seasons and strategy assignment. My perspective is that market has seasons, not because of condition and structure, but the type of season that makes you understand that your strategy is built to work under specific conditions. When I say specific, I mean actually specific. For example, if I'm not wearing a red shirt, I don't trade. Now, these are not the type of conditions I'm talking about. I'm talking about actual technical charts. Let's assume that we only trade one pair. When we trade one pair or multiple time frames, we have a strategy. Yes, our strategy is there to tell us how to execute the market. The strategy is not there to tell us what the market is. It's not there to tell us where the market is going. It's just purely for entry. And I say this because, again, every point in the market is 50-50. Every outcome in the market is 50-50. Every perspective is 50-50. So, understanding this makes you realize you don't necessarily need to attach to a winning strategy. A winning strategy is progress. Is your account moving forward, and is your account safe? Your strategy is built to ensure that your account is safe and your account moves forward. Now, another point that we traders tend to miss is that you are also part of your strategy. If you create a strategy and you cannot execute it, that means one portion of the strategy is a problem, which is you. And it's easy to understand yourself, which is understanding your situation, how often you fund, how often you interact with the market, how much do you understand from the market. But after you've understood that and you're still unable to execute, that means you need to create systems that help you, progress and survive. An example of this would be whenever you put up a trade goal, there should be goals and challenges within, the first period of your challenge, which is trade with the smallest lot size. Use time to accumulate profit. Use movement to accumulate profit instead of leverage. Focus on winning trades. Every system has a casual start. I don't want to say casual start, but for me, I would call it a start that gets you comfortable, to be en route to achieving your goal. For example, my slow long-term trading strategy. The idea behind it was because I found it too small and I found it less often. And I did not know how to utilize my previous strategy, which is losing doesn't matter in my previous strategy. The only thing that matters is how aggressive I am towards momentum. So I had to change that because I didn't realize the necessity of losing the strategy. I just didn't want to blow no more because I fund today, I blow after a couple of days, and then I'm out of the market for like 3 months, missing good charts. I personally don't trade a demo account. It does nothing for me at this point in my life. Why? The demo is to tell you what is capable. It's for you to test. To test your strategy, to test risk management, to test perspective, to test psychology. It's just to test. But once you're in a zone where you understand your psychologies, perspectives, and strategies, and the only thing you're looking for is profit. Trading demo is not good for me because it pisses me off. Like, I'm trading demo, you make money. That's not tangible. It's not even tangible as a plan. Because again, the market does not work based on the absence of work. Just because you're good doesn't mean when you trade again you're going to be good. It means when you're good, when you trade again, you have to be good. So before I get into the deeper understanding of that, markets are seasonal, not necessarily based on condition. I'm still gonna break down these points, which is you understand yourself, you understand your situation, and then you create these challenges that allow you to receive the market in a more comfortable way. My theory is that if you're confident enough in terms of your skill, and you are content enough in terms of outcome, and you do that consistently, you win. The thing that creates friction in the market is not knowing enough. And I'm going to phrase like this. The market is based on real time. The reason you're not able to make yesterday's profit is because today real time has changed entirely. And strategies are based on what? The picture that you find in real time and its outcomes. That's how strategies are created. People that trade support and resistance. They traded support. They traded on the day support and resistance were existent and created rules based on that. And those rules are based on what? The outcomes of support and resistance, the conclusions of support and resistance, the rejections, and everything that revolves around support and resistance is what they study. And that's how you create a strategy. If I'm trend trading, the reason the conditions have to be specific, because specific outcomes only come out under specific inputs. If I don't know, I wanted to make a programming idea of maybe I download FIFA. If I download FIFA 14 and I decide to update it to 2026, I'm gonna need a specific input to update the game, and unless or otherwise it will not be the updated version. I don't know, this is a stupid example, but the main point about strategies is that they're defined and designed specifically, because those specific points that you find as mechanical points. For example, let me make this example. It's a W. If I trade a W, I should know every possible outcome that happens around the W in order to understand what my strategy is. This is a direct trade. This is a validation trade. This becomes a consolidation trade. This becomes a reversal trade. Things like that you need to understand. Now that becomes your strategy because you can handle each and every outcome. Now the reason your strategy doesn't work every day, besides the point I just explained, which is every day real time it changes, and it's about he who knows the outcomes of whatever real time presents. That's the best strategy. It's not necessarily I trade trends, I trade reversals. If you know how to read data every day, the outcome of the perceived data on your chart, you won. Now, some people will think, if I can read it every day, it means I trade every day. No. Some days the market is just putting out spikes. There's like 7 spikes in a row. Why I gotta lie to myself? Just because I made money yesterday, I'm gonna lie to myself and say, I do understand this, I can force a trade. No. Don't force the trade. You move on from the trade. You acknowledge the structure. You see that this is a trash structure, which makes me feel confused and uneasy. So already me feeling uneasy and confused, it means I shouldn't trade. So we understand that your strategy is not built to work all the time. It's just there for you to enter a trade. It's there to help you enter a trade. The strategy of the market is every day real time presents a specific type of structure, and those who understand that type of structure and its outcomes can trade it successfully. Those who don't understand it cannot trade it successfully. As much as it's 50-50, it might go your way or against you. It's not that simple because every day changes. So yeah, this is also another for my aggressive trade strategy. Like I said, I am where I need to be in terms of that strategy. I'm gonna create updates, going forward, how we eliminate the abstract. My ideology of eliminating the abstract is making everything systemized and numerical. Everything has to be accounted for. Now in trading, we also realize the specific truths like, I don't want to say intuition, because it'll mean that I accept the points that the good traders are intuitive. No, let me just call it the zone. The zone is you've put in so much effort that it looks like there is no effort when you work. And the zone for me in trading is understanding that whatever comes your way, you can deal with. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes your way, you can deal with. You don't expect good price to come your way, and you're not entitled to good price coming your way. What you are is you believe in handling the situations in your screen, and that's for me successful trading. So your strategy is not built to be used all the time. It's built to be used at specific times where those specific conditions align, and then you utilize it to make as much money as possible, but with the idea understanding that every outcome is 50-50. But the good thing about trading is we already know it's risky. Things like, I'd rather hear that trading is risky, you could potentially lose your money, but if you attempt to hit your goal, you can make your money. It doesn't matter how much funding you have. All that matters is the skill that you have, because market structures change every day, and how well you interact with them decides your future. I'd rather hear that than saying a bad trader is someone who needs discipline, a bad trader needs consistent. That doesn't pay you. That doesn't drive you to get paid. You know what I'm saying? There are some people who are not disciplined and are making money, because it's all about what you see on your chart and what you have in your pocket in order to, utilize it with what you have on your chart. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Do not be attached to your strategy. Be attached to your perspective of data, your understanding of data, of real-time data. Don't be entitled. Don't expect. There's a quote I had. People be wishing that it's not raining. People be wishing that it's not cold. You should be wishing it's cold outside. You should be wishing it's raining outside. There's this confidence that trading gives you once you are in the zone, and it's endless. It's amazing. So yeah, that's basically what it is.